Yo, welcome back to Gift Town, where it's always going down. Like, subscribe, and spread the word around. Listen, man, BTB Savage killer just arrested. I'm gonna go ahead and play the news clip, let you get a brief backstory on it, then I'm gonna show you how this just became a culture vulture part two situation. Shit, crazy.
Well, we start with the arrest of a suspect in the murder of Daryl Gentry, the rapper also known as BTB Savage. This is Montrell Burley, and he just surrendered to authorities earlier this morning. He's expected to make a court appearance here at any moment. Charlie Ed City is standing by. Burley is charged with murder, accused of killing Gentry near River Oaks last month. Detectives say this was an act of revenge. In San Antonio, Gentry was involved in the shooting death of a man who tried to rob him. Investigators say the suspect who died was a member of Burley's gang, the suspect just arrested. We do have Charlie at the courthouse right now with their news crews, and we'll certainly have more once Burley does show up.
Alright, so as you can see, right? Dude who killed BTB Savage, right? Apparently, he was in the same gang as dude Omar Richardson, whose life was lost. Whose life was lost February 3rd, trying to rob BTB Savage, where he got into an incident with BTB and his girl, right? Crazy part about all this is why I say this just became a culture vulture part two situation. First things first, condolences to the family of BTB Savage, condolences to the family of Omar Richardson, right? Now, this happened in February, mind you, right? The dude tried to rob BTB in February. Vlad reached out to BTB, Vlad TV, Jesus Christ, and it's so crazy because on my Culture Vulture first video, I said that Adam 22 was basically Vlad TV in front of the camera. So nonetheless, BTB upcoming rapper, Vlad obviously got his ear to the streets because he know about the situation that happened as far as dude ended up losing his life trying to rob BTB, right? He reached out to BTB on some, hey man, if you do this interview, it's gonna take your rap career to the next level. Really pushing him, pushing him. Come on, talk about it. Come talk about it. Come get on my platform. It's gonna boost your rap career through the roof, right? Now, of course, dude seeing the opportunity to blow up as a rapper, he took the opportunity. He took the bait, right? However, I bet you if he was looking back now on this situation, he'll say, man, fuck that Vlad shit. You know what I'm saying? I believe his mama advised, everybody around him told him not to do the interview. Mind you, the family of Omar, allegedly they had already made it where it wasn't going to be an issue. You know what I'm saying? He was in the wrong and they're going to leave it be as it be, right? Boom. This had to be true because it took, because like I said, the robbery happened in February 3rd. Vlad TV interview came out the end of March. So it was right at 2 months. Dude been dead already. BTB never spoke on it. None of that. You know what I'm saying? It was never no issue. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, his family reached out and like, yeah, it ain't no issue. He was in the wrong. Boom. This dude take this bait to go get in front of this white man and tell all his business about a situation that wasn't nobody business but who was involved with it. If you know anything about murder, murder is always a personal situation in the sense of when it go down, it's either my life or yours, whoever versus whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's a spare of the moment thing. However it happens, somebody lose. You get what I'm saying? When it happened, it happened. That shit's where it's supposed to be dead. BTB don't talk about this situation on Vlad. BTB still be alive. You get what I'm saying? The family had already made peace with it. BTB went blogging about it. If you even look at the dude, how he had the elbow thing, he also got shot during the situation. He had the thing on his arm. He been around for almost 2 months, hanging out, shooting music videos, doing his, moving on with his life, doing him, providing for his son, right? Yeah, he wasn't the biggest well-known rapper, but guess what? I guarantee you, if he had the opportunity to do it again, he'd rather be a rapper with no name, but still be here for his kid, than be dead behind trying to use this white man platform to put him on to shit on somebody an opportunity where shit just went left. It happened, you got the best take your dub and go about your business. You know what I'm saying? Being humble about it. The moment he had the interview, oh well, they spin about it, then I'm gonna just get up. That's what it's gonna be. But you ain't had that energy the last 2 months. You don't let this white man pump you up to get smoked now. And I'm not saying that they know. I'm saying it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Not to be rude or disrespectful to dude, but bro, you was all it was over with. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. Even the police there ruled it as justifiable. You know what I'm saying? Even during the interview with Vlad, Vlad telling him, "Oh, well, your girl the one shot him. She the real gangster." He slick dissing you to your face. You know what I'm saying? And you just, yeah, man, whatever, whatever. And like I say, I'm not saying this to make fun of dude because I ain't on that type of time. My whole thing is just like, bruh, you just lost your life and able to. I know you would give anything in your life. You would give all the money you anything in the world to be here with your kid and be dead behind trying to put on when it wasn't necessary. You know what I'm saying? We all know somebody who we done lost. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you they'll give anything that they could. Everything. I bet you they'd rather be home broke with their kids than be in the afterlife. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't worth it, dog. And then after you get the Vlad interview, then you go to taunting dude and posting pictures in the blood. That's crazy. You know what I mean? On the strength of when you left it alone, everything was alright. When nobody bothering you, was good. You was there to be a father to your kid. You know what I'm saying? Now your kid got to grow up without a dad. You know what I'm saying? Not only did the dude Omar lose his life, now BTB done lost his life. Now they done arrested the third person, Bernie. So now 3 people can ultimately lose their life. You know what I'm saying? All behind the interview. And then soon as BTB get killed, this is why I say it's Vlad's fault. Mind you, every man gotta be accountable for himself and his actions. You feel me? He didn't have to do that interview. He didn't have to go on there popping his shit like he was popping it, right? But he did for clout. Let me go say they do anything for clout. He went on there trying to pop his shit and help boost his rap career. You know what I'm saying? And then ultimately it cost his life. As soon as he get killed, the body ain't even identified yet. I ain't gonna post a picture, but somebody on Instagram, first thing they do, tag DJ Vlad. Hey, at DJ Vlad. When you gonna interview that dude BTB Savage again? Probably never again, huh, doggy? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, that's his exact words. Dude died, body ain't even been revealed to the public or identified. Somebody tagging Vlad. Get me an interview now. He deleted the post. I'm not posting it because I'm not gonna do all that police work and help the police, whatever, whatever. Forget all that. My point in this whole thing is 3 black men ultimately lost their lives, right? In a situation where if it wasn't for Vlad, if Vlad TV did not exist, yeah, dudes got to be responsible. But my point is this: if Vlad TV did not exist, BTB Savage would still have his life. Bernie will still be free and be on the streets. This man made that Vlad TV interview, went to posting pictures. The last picture he posted taunting that dude, he died an hour later. Posted on Twitter in the blood talking about too much motion. He died an hour later. This shit is sad, man. This shit is sad, dog. Nobody believe in just staying in their own lane, man. Stay out the way. Grind, you know what I'm saying? Be humble. You end up catching you a body, a nigga try, you get a self-defense one. Alright, that's what it be. You got you a free one. Let it go, man. Move on with your life. It ain't nothing to talk about. Because it's still people, it's families grieving about it. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, because Vlad TV, now your son got to grow up without you. Your mama got to grow up without you. And Montreal Bernie ultimately possibly lose his life as well. Man, we got to do better as a people, man. This shit is crazy. Stop getting tricked off these streets, man. Stay in your lane. That's it, dog. I ain't got nothing else to say. That's it for this one, man. Y'all be easy out there, man. Guilt. I'm out.
That was absolutely crazy.
Yeah, that was
And,
nuts.
you know, there was a story circulating saying that he didn't want to talk about it, and I cut that part out of the interview. That's false.
Right.
That's 100% false.
Yeah.
And if that's true, that they should release that footage, because that's just not true. We would never do that. Like what you saw in that interview was start to finish his stream of thought.
Right.
Nothing was even cut during the course of that interview. And I mean, it's just horrible. It's a horrible situation. I'm sad about it, but ultimately, this is part of what we do. Is we get these types of stories, and we deal with very controversial topics. And sometimes when you deal with controversial topics, you get controversial effects. that happen afterwards. And this is just part of the job that we do. I mean, listen, I have an interview that hasn't dropped yet, that's about to drop with Hurricane Chris. He just beat a second-degree murder of a guy that he killed in self-defense.
Oh yeah, I just seen you beat that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we will continue to do these types of interviews, and it is going to be very sad if something happens to people in these situations, but this is ultimately the type of stories that we cover.
That song came about, Vlad TV started with that bullshit. Well, hey bro, what about Omar Richardson? What about Omar? The real literally said, rest in peace to that man's family, fam. I don't want to get into that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be on that, but Vlad TV edited that fucking video and put in what he wanted to put in, you slimy son of a bitch. Cause I got the original in his phone, baby. You fraud, bro. You fraud. Vlad TV is fraud. And I'm telling all you African American rappers, leave that nigga alone. Cause they all tied in together. And they setting these rappers up to be robbed and killed.
I'm trapping, booming, bunking, serving these junkies. Nigga, it's nothing. My young niggas coming, I'm throwing them something. 30 minutes later, they pockets be jumping. We solid 100, counting these hundreds. Broke niggas hating, but they ain't saying nothing. So they bitches I'm stuffing. I fuck her, she coming. She tell me she love me, but I don't say nothing.